I know how to lock and load on what I need to be doing. And if that means cutting you out or getting rid of you because you're not an asset and you're a liability, then that's what it is. It's not personal, it's business. And we gotta learn that because we're always holding that again. Man, what they gonna say? What they gonna say?
Right.
You the one gotta do all this work. So it's about you and your mental. So keep your mind straight.
You know what, brothers? It's time to lock in. And I'll be honest, I'm not talking to all of y'all brothers. Like, I'm not talking to the ones that are watching this video and will be watching videos for the rest of the day. I'm not talking to the brothers that are watching this video and will get off of here and get on the hub, or get off of here and get on IG and watch thirst traps all day. I'm talking to the brothers that are taking a quick 5, 10, 15, 20-minute break and going to get back to the mission. I'm talking to the brothers that are going to watch this video and get back to writing that book, get back to painting that picture, get back to calling any kind of play to move themselves forward. I'm talking to them brothers today. And I'm saying it's time. It's time that we first remind ourselves that we must lock in. Like, this is our season to be selfish. You know, one of the number one traits that I love about myself, and it's just something that I just picked up, you know, in 2023, right? Is the ability to just hit a switch and put myself first. You know, I put my phone on do not disturb, I want to say 2-3 months ago. And brothers, I don't think it'll ever come off. Like, I think I'm going to live the remainder of my days in a do not disturb type mentality. Meaning when I wake up, you know, of course I'll spend a few minutes getting myself together. But when I start moving forward, it's all about what I have going on. Everything else is secondary. And I say that because before my now, it was all about, how can I give back first? So, who needs my services and energy more than I need myself? It was always about me taking my shirt off for the next man, so to speak, putting everybody first, not knowing, brother, that was slowing down my progress of moving my own mountains. So that's the number one trait I love about myself. The number 2 trait is self-love, brother. And again, that's why I partner with Teach Hanley on this video. And when I say self-love, this is what I mean. Like, there are very few men that will, book a trip to Bahamas, book a trip to Bali, book a trip to Egypt, book a trip, to see the world, to explore something without having to have something on their shoulder. There are very few men that will go get that gym membership without having the motive of, well, I got to impress these ladies, summer coming up, doing it for themselves. There are very few brothers, man, that'll spend a whole week working and go get a massage. Very few brothers that'll take care of their own skin like I do with Teach Hanley. Y'all see the skin popping? Very few brothers are doing that. So I love the fact that I've incorporated self-love, man, because it's changed everything. And like I say, man, Teach Hanley, I'm going to tell you why I rock with Teach Hanley, brothers. I'm going to tell you why I rock with Teach Hanley. Teach Hanley has not only changed my skin game, that goes without saying. Y'all see my own old content. You see my content now. Not only has Teach Hanley changed my skin game, but it's more about what Teach Hanley represents. It's more about the representation of me first. When a man takes care of himself, apparently his skin, it says at first contact, that man loves himself first. That's how we have to move, brothers. Believe me, man, Teach Hanley is the truth. You've heard me talk about them before, and you're going to be hearing me talk about them for a long time because I know the positive impact they've had on my life. Seriously, I don't think some of you brothers believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve confidence in all areas of your life. Teach Hanley makes taking care of your skincare uncomplicated. They provide you with all the products that you need and nothing you don't. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you how and when to use each product. It definitely comes in clutch. Skincare wasn't something I always took seriously, brothers, but now I wish I would have sooner. But you don't have to take my word for it, brothers. There are over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off of retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. Brothers, let me be clear. When I say Tiege Hanley is giving you free gifts upon your purchase, I'm not talking about ballpoint pens. I'm not talking about Tiege Hanley stickers. I'm talking about real gear. I'm talking about real swag. One of my favorite pieces, man, is this towel that you get. When people come into my bathroom, man, they see this Tiege Hanley towel, the first thing it says is, you know what? Me first. Soul puts himself first. Nice swag, brothers. Other thing I love, man, is this travel bag. When you're traveling, brothers, skincare is still priority. Not only will this house your skin, your Tiege Hanley products, you can put your other things in here as well, man. This is the first thing I grab when it's time for me to dip. When I'm making a quick trip, flying to Miami, flying to Florida, this is where I'm going, brother. Putting everything in this first, man. So the swag is tight. So hit that link today. Take advantage now. So again, brothers, when I say it's time to lock in, I'm saying that mainly as a reminder to those of us that are moving a certain way. Because we have to understand, man, that when we hit these new gears and start moving faster, that old world is crumbling. I say it all the time. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this, brothers. And it's in the book Oneness by Rasha, right? Oneness by Rasha. Shout out to brother DG for recommending this book. It says this: as you begin to release the constraints that bind you to circumstances you have outgrown, you will discover that the direction of choice is found on a road you must travel alone. As you gather the fragments of the structures that crumble around you, and as you cease trying to make sense of it, you will come to embrace the peace of knowing that the struggle is at last coming to an end. That's what I'm always talking about, brothers. As you putting one step forward, as you moving in the direction of your purpose, that old world is crumbling. That old world is crumbling. And what I say when I say we must put ourselves first, kind of what Rasha said, like don't reach for that old world. Because when you reach out trying to entertain that old world, it's slowing you down from moving forward. What do you mean, soul? I mean this. Brothers, there are a lot of men in your circle. There are a lot of brothers that are close to you right now. That once you start moving forward, once you grab another gear and start going faster, brother, you're going to see a lot of men change up on you. A lot of brothers in your corner are actually your Judas, man. They're only in your corner, man, for whatever benefit they can get. But when the right time comes, brother, they're pull and shoot. They'll be pull and shoot. They'll be the same ones talking about you in other circles, man. So brother, when I say that, meaning nobody's immune. Put yourself first. Understanding that some of your day ones won't always be your day ones. Understanding just because you rubbed elbows strong and maybe made some business deals and maybe had some wins in the past with some brothers, as you move forward, man, a lot of those brothers are going to fall to the wayside. Everything that you do, everything that you entertain, everything that you consume, everything that you interact with has to be an asset, bro. Everything has to be an asset. Nobody's immune. Of course, y'all know I'm talking about these women. You know I'm talking about these women too, man. I'm going to tell you this. As you move forward, what you're going to see, man, you're going to see a lot of these sisters circling the block. You're going to see a lot of these sisters coming back from way back when. Sister that you were talking to a few months ago that really wasn't feeling you, now she feeling you now. A sister that you might have been in a relationship with, man, now she wanted to circle the block. Now she's coming back now. Brother, zero time for anybody that's not an asset. Zero time for anybody, anything, any place that's not an asset. It's time to lock in. Nobody's immune, brothers. It's that serious. And like Brother Snoop said, it's not personal. It's a business decision. Your mission, your goals, your hierarchy, it's all business based. It's who you are. It's where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's immune. Even family. I was talking to my mom yesterday. My mom sent me a gift in the mail for Father's Day. She told me she was gonna send it, some days ago. And I wasn't thinking, I saw a box come through, man. I got brought in the house, opened it up, boom, 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 looked at it. My mom, she always gives the best gifts. Stuff that I wouldn't even think to buy. When she gets me gifts, man, it's something that I'm damn near using every day that I wouldn't have even thought to even purchase, man. Anyway, I called her up, man, and I told her, I said, you know what? Like, this is right on time. I didn't even know I needed this, but it eliminated a lot of stuff that I was doing. Anyway, long story short, I got off the phone with my mom, and then I sent her a text, man. And I sent her a text. I said, you know what? Just FYI, so you know. First off, I got love. I love you, I said, but you never have to worry about nothing. Like if things creep up in your mind about, the future and what the future and my mom has made solid plays. She's good. But I said, you never have to worry about certain things like home and finance. That stuff is don't even worry about that kind of stuff, right? And I said it to say this. There was a point in my life where even my mother, who's dearest to me, had to go back through the line and be filtered back through. Like when you're first making this change and you're saying, you know what, who am I? Where am I going? Now I'm moving in this mission. But everybody has to come back through and be circled through and say, you know what, are you an asset or a liability? Every single person, your father, your mother, your brother, your sisters, your aunts and uncles, everybody has to go through that filter, man. Nobody's immune. So I said all that to say this, man. Make sure every single person, every single thing in your life, every single thing you entertain, every single thing you consume, make sure it's an asset, brothers. Because now it's time to lock in. I don't even have to mention that the world is doing something different. I mean, you can look at 5 seconds of the news and understand, man, that the world is doing something extremely different than it was doing prior to 2020, 2019. And it's like if you aren't moving in a certain way, brothers, it's like you're gonna get caught up in the mix. You're gonna get caught up in the mix of collective consciousness and wake up in 20, 30, 40 years and you're in the same space, in the same spot, on the same assembly line, with the same toxic woman, with the same toxic circle of friends, saying, how did I miss the bus? How did I get left behind? I'm saying that, brothers, because it's time to lock and load. Brothers, don't forget about the amazing deal at Tiege Hanley. Click that link and get started today.